Veronique Roger Lacan, Sous-Director du ministère des Affaires étrangères France. Madame Rana, la Vice-Présidente, la Chef de Delegation of FNCCI, et membre de Delegation of FNCCI, Son Excellence l'ambassadeur et collègues diplomatiques, le Président de l'Association Nepalese, ses invités, les amis du Népal, les dames, messieurs. Je voudrais remercier tous ces invités pour assister à cette fonction. Notre ambassade est très heureuse qu'une délégation si grande et de haut niveau de la Fédération des chambres de commerce et d'industrie népalaise visite la France pour la première fois avec un objectif de faire d'explorer et de faire de communiquer avec les hommes, les affaires potentiels français et les investisseurs. Permettez-moi d'espérer que la délégation avait des réunions fécondes et des actions réciproques à la Chambre de commerce et d'industrie de Paris et aussi bien que la Fédération de chambres mondiales. Votre présentation doit avoir instruit des hommes d'affaires français potentiels de la situation existante pour la promouvoir FDI dans notre pays. Maintenant, permettez-moi à offrir quelques remarques introductives de notre naturellement beau pays, le Népal. La fondation fondamentale pour l'émancipation de l'humanité et de la souffrance. Bouddha a dit que chaque chose composite est soumise à la décadence. Si vrai cela est. Vous pouvez visiter son terrain lumineux dans cette année célébrée et offrir des prières et un hommage pour accomplir la paix sublime et le bonheur. Les caractéristiques essentielles de cette politique sont la garantie contre la nationalisation, le répartition de 100% de capital d'investissement et de profits, taxons, remis, en équipe d'infrastructures et d'autres. Le gouvernement a ouvert tous les secteurs de l'économie pour FDI, sauf les industries de France. Les régions principales ouvertes pour FDI sont donc dans l'agriculture, l'aviation, l'éducation, la santé, la génération d'hydroélectricité, l'infrastructure, l'exploitation minière, le tourisme et la télécommunication, le transport aussi bien que dans le secteur des services. Donc, je vous demande de visiter le Népal dans cette année promotionnelle d'investissement 2012 et 2013, donc pour le tourisme d'explorer des perspectives d'affaires. Vous pouvez apprécier l'hospitalité chaleureuse et la contribution du peuple de Népal. Encore une fois, j'appuie chaleureusement la délégation FNCCI et remercie aussi nos invités distingués de votre assistance gentille ce soir. Merci beaucoup.
Très bien, très bien.
Now, may I invite Madame Rana, Bhawani Rana, to give her speech. She's the Vice President of FNCCI as well as leader of this delegation.
Good evening and bonsoir. His Excellency Nepalese Ambassador to France, Mr. Shrestha, Madam, the Director of Asia Head from Foreign Ministry, Excellencies and various delegates, business communities from France and of course from Nepal, NRN members and friends, President from Nepal and French Chamber, Mr. Shrestha, and friends from media. First of all, on behalf of FNCCI, I would like to extend our gratitude to His Excellency Ambassador Shrestha for organizing this lovely meeting. I think we are really touched by your warm hospitality. FNCCI is an apex body of the business sector in Nepal, and we work very closely with the government of Nepal and with the private sector. In fact, we work with the government to change the policy, revise the policy, and bring new policies to have a conducive environment for the business sector. And our mission, in fact, to visit France is to revive the trade relation which we had earlier, like in 1982 when the French president visited Nepal. I think then a lot of activities between Nepal and France has started. But after some time, when Nepal was going through an insurgency movement about 15 years, that time there was little slack of the trade relation between France and Nepal. And we've come here and we've taken this opportunity to initiate the trade between Nepal and France and strengthen the relation also. Basically, when we talk about the political scenario in Nepal, though after the insurgency, the peace process, there was a transition phase, and right now we are going through the peace phase, but still, though there is a political instability, I think there's tremendous opportunity in Nepal to kind of program in France and trying to have some event in France in coming days. So probably in April we are going to bring all the product we feel, and then I think our visit has been very productive, and well, in coming days we believe and we feel that we will have some positive impact after this visit. And I would like to thank Your Excellency Ambassador once again for this lovely event. Of course, the President of Nepal France Chamber, Mr. Shrestha, I think this visit wouldn't have possible without his support, because he's been always with me since the beginning when we planned, and of course the NRM friends for taking care of the delegates. And I think all the French people, business, we want to flourish the business between Nepal and France. So thank you once again, all of you, and I think...
Thank you, Madam Rana. Give her the march.
Good evening everyone. First, as a word of introduction, I'm going to say that I'm going to be in total breach with our diplomatic rules, because I will speak in English, although I'm supposed to speak in French. But I think that we will be able to understand each other this way. I would like to thank Ambassador Shrestha for organizing this event and for his extremely dynamic way of acting in Paris, in France. Since he has arrived, Nepal has emerged on the forefront of diplomatic life in Paris, and thanks to him, we are all becoming more aware of the potential of Nepal. So really, Ambassador, thank you very much. I would like also to thank Mrs. Rana for having organized and put up together with Ambassador this visit, which is very timely and extremely important in the perspective that we would like to give to the Francophone be filling this aim. And I hope that the fact that we are also numerous together here will enable to work towards this aim. Thank you very much.
Madam has spoken such a wonderful word. Really, we are very much encouraged. And also, when we went to ministry today, what a great coincidence. Our government has also economic diplomacy. Same in the vein, Honorable Foreign Minister of France has also instructed the Foreign Ministry to pursue the economic diplomacy. What a great coincidence between our two countries. So everybody must work very hard to make our relation very stronger. Thank you. And now let me invite Mr. Gerard Fisher. George Fisher, sorry, our great friend of Nepal.
Dear friends, I was asked to give a short speech, and this really raises two issues. First of all, I was not prepared to give a speech, and secondly, I don't know what the word short means. I'm very talkative, so it will be a little bit difficult, so I'll try to cut it short. I have to say that I was really very pleased to welcome this delegation of the Nepalese Federation of Chambers of Commerce in Paris, at the Paris Chamber of Commerce, led by Mrs. Rana, and I'm happy to say that it is interesting to see that woman entrepreneurship is not just a word, but also a reality in Nepal. Much too often we talk about women entrepreneurship, and it's also and we have only men coming. So it was great to meet you. It was great to meet all the delegation. We had a very interesting discussion, which made us discover a certain number of investment opportunities and possibilities in Nepal as a standing alone market, but also as this little shop entrance between these big two shops with the biggest choice and the lowest prices in the world. So, as I consider that it is always better to have a small first step and a small act than a long speech, in my capacity of, not of the Paris Chamber of Commerce Director, but as the chairman of the World Chambers Network, which interconnects chambers of commerce worldwide on the internet, the idea was to try to see how we can use these information technologies in order to promote business opportunities and the Nepalese companies to Europe, to the European Union, to France, the European Union, and to the world. We will wait a little bit for the universe. Today we will be signing a small agreement which will mainly emphasize that we will try to find the necessary fundings to explore the ways and possibilities to try to bring indeed these business opportunities to other companies abroad, and also to promote other companies in Nepal. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Fisher. Now, last part of the speech, may I invite Mr. Shyam Shrestha, President of Nepal France Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
Your Excellency. So, I'm the President of Nepal, Nepal France Chamber of Commerce. And first of all, I would like to thank His Excellency, Mr. Mohan Shrestha, excellencies from different countries, French dignitaries, French business community, Nepalese business community, as well as press friends who have come all the way from Nepal. It is a great moment tonight, and I will give just a very short description of them. So, I'm very thankful today that Mrs. Rana, and actually you must know, because FNCCI, which is the top body of business, the executive members are nearly 80 of them. And Mrs. Rana is so dynamic, she's almost the only lady to be amongst the 80 people executive. And she has successfully won trust from the business community, and today she is Vice President. And I think I would like to see very much that she become President, and she will do more business, she will bring in more efforts to Nepal. Now, actually, I have to talk about two people, not just Mrs. Rana, but Mr. Mohan Shrestha, the ambassador. We have seen that we read in the press very regularly what kind of activities he is bringing in France. And all the business community, even the government sector, they are all talking very high of the efforts he is putting to bring Nepal to light and to bring in business, Nepalese business and foreign investment, everything in Nepal. So I am very encouraged, because as a President of Nepal France Chamber, responsible for promoting French and Nepalese business, I have helping hand. Actually, my role is small, because with their role, I'm relieved that I don't have much responsibility on my shoulder. So I'm thankful to them, and I will help them as much as possible. And so I don't want to take you
in business people in France to develop our relations between our two countries. Okay, now we have a few things to do. First of all, can I ask all the delegation members to give a short speech, short introduction?
Rosa Shrestha, EC member, FNCCI, Kathmandu, Nepal.
Okay.
Chairman ladies, I am Samaj Rana from Nepal Gaj. I'm chairman of the Businessmen.
My name is Dhamal Kumar Shesh, Chamber of Commerce, President of
I'm Bhushan Rajlord, EC member, Kathmandu.
Ramesh Mandar, my name is Dulkhat Chambers and Commerce Industry, Dulkhatchari.
Manudal Sanjo,
Palpa Chamber of Commerce and President. Namaste, me Mohan Sept, Palpa Chamber of Commerce Secretary.
Namaste, I'm V.S. Ratnashakib. I'm President of Kavri Chambers.
Thank you all delegation members, and when we have new guys, we'll introduce again. Today is a very special day for us that on this occasion, I have a great news to share with you. We have a director from Nepal Tourism Board also. They have gone to participate in the IFTM Top Rosa, the biggest tourism fair in Nepal, in France. And since last year, they have started participating. And can you introduce by yourself? Okay.
Jamapel Kasi Bhandari,
Okay.
Nepal Tourism Board. Jadiman de Bupato. I can't speak French, so sorry. I just speak a few words. Nepal is, if you allow me, Your Excellency, I just want to say a few words. Nepal is very grateful to France, especially from the perspective of tourism, because Monsieur Maurice Hajot, he climbed Mount Annapurna back in 1948. So that is a milestone for Nepalese tourism. And from that time onward, Nepalese tourism has gone up and up. So now, talking about the present moment, French tourists, they are very, very important for us. And French arrivals to Nepal in 2011, it's around 30,000. So French market is very, very important. And I'd like to extend a warm invitation to all French people and diplomatic community here to come and visit Nepal. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Our dream, actually we are looking for a partner company here in France. That's why we came here. Thank you.
Okay, next, who is there?
My name is David, and I work for Nepal Tourism. Thank you. Here from Pasang Lamu Mountaineering Foundation.
I'm Sita Sharma. I'm Nepal Tourism.
Operator in Nepal. The name of the company is My Nepal Adventure.
CCI Nuapu President.
Myself is Tiagamat Khan, Siddharthnagar Chamber of Commerce, Vice President.
My name is Balram Sapai, Vice President.
Nepal Saraswati Sarna.
Nepali Chamber of Commerce Treasurer. Thank you.
I'm Kalpana Gairi, Nepali Chamber of Commerce Advisor.
Dipesh Dekal, Java Chamber of Commerce member in service.
Opportunity and prospect for developing trade relations between Nepal and France. Whatever trade relation we have now is just a tip of the iceberg. So what we have discussed today, and we have agreed that at least these four organizations make some type of, not agreement, a letter of expression of interest that we will do something tangible, concrete in coming days to promote Nepal in France, to promote trade between Nepal and France, and also to promote relations between French and Nepalese people. Okay? So this is a prototype copy of an agreement, and I'm going to read it. Okay? Expression of interest in partnership to promote Nepal in France. We, the undersigned, four parties, animated by a desire to promote the economic interest of Nepal in France, in particular, to help achieve the objectives of the economic diplomacy being implemented by the government of Nepal in the country, have agreed to sign this expression of interest with the following. Number one, to organize the Products of Nepal exhibition in France in April-May 2013 to facilitate the promotion of Nepalese exported products. Second, to organize seminars, interactions between Nepalese and French companies to promote foreign direct investment, (FDI), from France to Nepal from time to time. Third, to undertake appropriate actions to promote friendship and cooperation between Nepalese and French people. So, on behalf of Embassy, I will sign. On behalf of FNCCI, Madam Rana will sign. On behalf of Nepal France Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Sept will sign. And on behalf of NR in France, Mr. Nirmal Pandya, President, will sign. This is the I I will start. We have signed. The idea behind this signal is that we have a habit of talking a lot, doing nothing. So this will bind everybody to move. Yes. Thank you, Madam. Copy it to that. Yeah.